All right. We're talking about Dallas, Texas rap and God and the enemy. And we're talking about the industry. And we're talking about the enemy will make you feel like you don't know anything. They want you to tell your family something and why they stall. And we got to realize in this business, in this music industry business, and my knowledge that I know, it doesn't matter. I'm talking about what I tell my family. They will stall while they lie. The DA try to come up with something. And the rest of them. And that can be the music industry. They can be rappers in the community and all of these things. You got to watch your enemy. But your family must hold it together, even though you tell your family the truth. And you tell them the truth. And the enemy want to make it seem like you lying by stalling and delaying things. So even though God said, don't let them break you. Don't let them break you when you're moving in power and you stand in your ground. Don't let them break you because the enemy want that. They don't want us. The Pimp C said that this industry, Pimp C spoke about something. He spoke about the industry. And they trying to lie and do all of this and stuff. And that's what they want. But God said you have to stand your ground. Even when they keep delaying stuff and they keep lying and all of them. And you know what I told the industry? All you motherfuckers going to end up in jail. I want them to get that message. I want them little fuckers, when I message them, to get that message for me. I want them to get that message for me. I want them to get that message for me. I want them to get that message for me. So I want them to get that, to actually get that message for me. And that's what I actually get that message for me. Because the enemy is stall and delay stuff and plotting, and you got to watch their behavior. So your thing is to stay in your power, even though you tell your family the truth. They might don't understand the power of the scripture, of understanding and standing your power when you're being honest with your family and they want to lie. Stay in your power and your mentality because they're trying to cause a disruption while the enemy, while they give other enemies, they not give God chosen one something and why they give the liars something in the industry. Why they give the liars something. So God understands these matters where when we are doing everything by the book and with their racist behavior and the industry racist behavior and all of them, and we're doing everything in the book and we doing these things. So the thing is, you must stay in your power in this industry and all them plans stupid. Stay in your power because you're being honest while they keep telling lies. And you must stay in your power. You must keep everything together. But know when other people are trying to cause confusion because everybody want a pie. But nobody wants to put in the work. Everybody want to dominate and manipulate. And nobody wants to put in the work. They will allow you to be on the streets and the shelter and everybody defend themselves because one thing out of two, they want to become rich and they want their dreams to come true. And that could be the biggest problem that we have in society where Ice Cube didn't come to Texas for no reason. I was communicating with Ice Cube on Twitter. Understand these things, understand me, and I'm being on other platforms and doing these things. But I'm staying away from people because y'all belief system. I want you to y'all belief system. Y'all listening to everybody and they want to use y'all and y'all not picking up a book. Don't get mad at me because you're listening to everybody. Leave me the fuck alone because I want to work by myself while you manipulate and you don't know you got an enemy next to you and they doing stupid shit. I was just in Dallas County last October and this guy said he want to be cool with me and he's from the same city and he's talking about he write his number on the Bible. I had to take that Bible and give it to somebody else because you telling me to reach out to you. You're from New Orleans, but you telling me something. You're going to jinx me and do all of these things to me. And when you see me, that's not being real. Don't write your name on the Bible and you lying to God and you being this. And you from the same city I am. And I gave that book away. I ain't worried about calling him, man. We from the same city. I wasn't worried about calling him, man. I gave that Bible away, man. Nigga tell you, nigga don't keep it real with you in Dallas County. They don't keep it real. You know, God sent everybody. I hear everybody in the line say, I don't know what is real. It's so many stories. God sent everybody on a mission. He had a mission. He had everybody. Different stories are being told because he sent everybody on different missions. And he was able to attack his mission at the same time. I don't want to deal with that, man. So don't get mad because I want to ride by myself and I don't want the same thing to happen when y'all taking each other's side and y'all doing shit. What y'all did to me in 2019. When y'all didn't want me to be heard no Cliff and them, you come on the track and I kill. Don't do that to me, man. Let's stop lying and talk about I work for somebody and I had to tell my lawyer. And I put it on YouTube by me texting my lawyer, nigga, to tell the DA to stop that, man. Because y'all don't want to answer. You rather lie to these kids and lie to these other people because y'all want to stay in y'all life. Let me tell you what God knows. When God told Moses to kill a lamb and paint the wall with blood, God knows that the non-believer was going to be amongst the believers. He know these things. The people that did me wrong, you know who you are, and you using these women, and y'all say y'all don't give a fuck because they got dick and money towards y'all, right? God knew something. I'm going to tell you why God took the spirit out of Moses' son, Moses' brother's son, because he was going to be a threat to the evil empire to years to come. The people that did me wrong, they're hiding. You don't give a fuck, right? Because they passing dick to y'all. Y'all going out. Y'all doing all of this stuff. You're hiding amongst each other. The mayor can sit up there and lie. You lying. When you're in that office, mayor, you're lying to God. You're lying to the American people. City congressman, you're lying. And you don't want to answer to God for the crimes and the thing when you watch me get terrorized. You and your Carrollton police, be a man. God asking you to be a man and admit when you have done wrong. We asking the mayor of City Hall to be a man and admit where you have done wrong. Yeah, you can listen to me talk. That's what's up. That's what's up. But guys, I gotta take a shower. You already know, but I want to tell y'all something because people don't understand. My family don't understand why I want to leave and not come back to too much shit going on. And they put me through a lot of shit here, man. And it's people that's willing to stay in their lives. They're willing to stay in their lives, and I just like the Doug McMillan willing to stay in his lives. And God said we need honesty. The American people need honesty. From Doug McMillan, we need honesty, Doug McMillan. We need honesty. You want to be against me, then understand. I say, hold on, I told the Justice Department, look on the clock and jealousy. You know, I had to talk about one accident when I worked at 2996. And I'm sitting right by the meat. I'm sitting right by the produce. I'm in the produce by the deli, and this customer come up to me, and I tell this customer, "You should think before you hire." I didn't tell her, but I said that out loud, and I told her this: "You should think before." I say people should think before they hire people, Jessica, because her employees was acting jealous in the Holy Spirit. Like you said, I told the Justice Department, look at the way me and this customer was actually talking at 2996. And me and her had this conversation. And me and her looking at the employees in the deli, looking at the new employees and watching the jealousy behavior of me and her interacting. It's the personality of the jealousy that's why we can't function on the work job because of it. But you want to go against me and lie on me. And you making me get out in public and do things, and I got to take you to court. I don't want to meet you. You made your decision to lie and not understand the situation. And people say, God said, when I sit in that jail in 2019, and I sat in there, I know it was going to be a fight because of racism. I know it was going to be a fight. And I said, this God be with me in what everything that I'm going through, because I know it was going to be a fight here. Because of Doug McMillan taking jealousy. You don't want to treat me right. You know, I told Doug McMillan, and I told him this, and I told the Justice Department, your manager Robert said it's not good. This is not a good place for you. God said this is not a good place for you because you can't see the spirit. Because you can't open your eyes and see jealousy and the corporate office of Walmart that go against that grain. And these corporate officers go against what the spirit of other people doing in the spirit, and they will go against it. One thing on Live Me, we talked about not connecting with everybody from Chicago, not been connecting with people. One thing we talked about the spiritual side. We talked to Chicago, New York. We did all of these things. I even talked to people from around the world and get a great understanding of the bigger purpose here around the world. Hey, you like me? Hey, sure, you like me, Papa. Other people not gonna like me talking, and I thank you for that. But other people are gonna try to be violent towards me because they don't want my voice to be heard. And God said, when you keeping it 100, and other people might not like that of you keeping it 100, and you just able to speak and understand what you see in the spirit and what you see. I'm sorry, but the enemy trying to get away. And they think I did. God said, other people, I have to get me first. I was in church in the city and they said, you work for God said, we can't do that. Because every time church in the city, we got racial behavior. I have people sending me job. You're not willing to change. God said, why should I sacrifice and you're not willing to change? Why should I put myself backing out in your Kroger's, your Walmart, and your organization, and you're not able to change your direction, the way you handle business? God said, we won't do that. But let me tell you, when I was in Dallas County, and I sat up here and I thought for a second, because I'm in her program, and Judge Kennedy did a foul thing. And they asked her, what we going to do when we get out the program? They trying to know my next move. And that's the enemy. That's the enemy. That's the enemy. So let me lie right fast. That's the enemy. That is the enemy. So let me play with the enemy mind. Let me play with the devil mind. Let me play with stupidity mind in Dallas County courtroom, because people are going to be, the judges in the rest of the state of Texas, they're going to be looking at my paperwork. So the enemy is going to be looking. And the mayor, you think I don't know you probably get able to do what you said? You think I don't probably know you will get your hand on documents to Mary Eric Johnson? You see, I was thinking of those things, Mary Eric Johnson, you in your state of Texas. You see, I was actually thinking. When you asked me if I was going to go back to work in those Judge Kennedy program, I was actually thinking. So you wanted to know my next move for you can be selfish. Right? So I had a figure about that. Other people are going to have my documents in Judge Kennedy program. So why would I tell you my next move? I should have left that blank. But the problem is this, you little motherfuckers playing a dirty game. And then you use my phone call against me. Then Miss Brooks gonna say, Miss Brooks, go ahead with that. Because you're not in what that little dirty little doctor was doing. You're not in it. You're sitting up there taking his side. You're not in it, the little motherfucker. The little motherfucker who's using my phone call against me. Yeah, I know the senator's not after me, you little fuckers. But I wanted to test you. And you heard me on that phone call say, I want you to hear. Because I was seeing who you're my enemy. You're on the wrong side of justice, pal. God said you're on the wrong side, Texas. And everybody that stand with the mayor, you're on the wrong side. So let me tell you something. Continue to do your thing. Continue to lie and be selfish and I'm being sneaky. Continue to do that as I'm being sneaky and y'all did me wrong. And y'all plotting on me. And all the churches told me. So let me tell you something. You rappers can keep playing dumb and you women can keep playing dumb and understand the conflict here and the rest of them. But God moving in power and He moving in numbers. But I need to leave people alone. I don't want nothing to do with past. I want to leave people alone. We are done. Not the problem, but people not coming correct with me. Then people want to be selfish. No, y'all know we give them that better. Y'all niggas on some whole shit. Guys, they stalling. They stalling. God said they stalling. And they're willing to do every dangerous thing for they don't want to answer. And this lady, they don't want to answer for their crimes of terrorism and their lies to come up in a platform they built. My seed was already planted. It was planted from one apartment to another. Trap Boy Freddy can say what he wants. But these dumbass niggas watching, right? They watching with hatred, passing their cars in the Holy Spirit. God said, I seen that red nigga in Dallas from Fort Worth, wherever he is, with the red hat, with jealousy in the spirit, looking at me, looking at my phone. I see you, but you want to attack me for seeing your spirit? You think I didn't know you Dallas or Cliff niggas, Fort Worth niggas, and the rest of y'all niggas in it? That guy with the red hat that passed in that expensive car. You think I didn't see you with that? God said, you think I didn't see you with that? They think I didn't watch their spirit behavior and they want to make an excuse. And God said the same people that they say they believe in me in the state of Texas and Joe Biden, they don't want to believe that you can be seeing the Holy Spirit of them. They call you crazy. I said, God said, Jesus said, if I was here, they'd do the same thing. God said, they'll call me crazy too. We're able to see envy or sneaky behavior. So we are going to understand those things. But I know I got to stay on my shit, and I know I got to keep my mentality structured. I called out for Obama because Obama and them know God needs you. And this election going on, and I hate that I have to argue and people got to take sides and stuff. I hate this when this guy happens. You know, and it's sad, you know, when Trump believed in me, and it's sad that to order to get to the truth that we got to pick a side and things are that this happening in stupid ways. But the senators know that you lied. Every senator in each state knows that y'all lied. Y'all think they not aware Trap Boy Freddy and Yellow Breeze and them. They are not aware of y'all. I didn't even give them my social media and they was watching me. You think they're not aware of your lies, Fort Worth, and all the rest of y'all. I had messaged Obama and Michelle Obama. God needs you to speak up. God needs you to speak up. America asking you to speak up. God is asking you to speak up about this situation. While they continue to lie. No, a person's sister told me, Hubert, Demira's sister told me, they're not ready for you. And God telling me, again, I think God was speaking through her. I think God was speaking through her. Is America ready for me? If they ready for the passion, the love, the things I have, the things I want to learn and grow with, is America ready for me? Or are you going to criticize it? Is you ready for me, America? Not this Texas, the whole America. Is you ready for me? Is America, like Wayne said, I'm ready for the world? Is you ready for me? But they got a lot of snakes in here. And we came running this game head first. I'm sitting at the Dallas Love Field employee. And I'm sitting at the Love Field. We going there and coming back, and this flight attendant, she thought I was, and she very staring at me. And I say, hold up. You taking it the wrong way. I'm feeling your spirit. You feeling my spirit. Let your guard down on what you're trying to do. Because right now, you're taking the spirit the wrong way. I'm feeling your spirit, and you're taking that the wrong way. Your spirit is being felt. And you're taking things, this flight attendant at Love Field is taking it the wrong way. So your spirit is being felt. Your mindset, your spirit is being felt. Don't take it the wrong way. And I had the thing with the little flight attendant. But the enemy is going to plan and plot. And I promised the DEA. And Joe and Victoria and the rest of them, Joe Biden, God meant what he said. Because everybody telling me don't make threats. But God meant what he said. Your streets are lying. And Yellow Breeze and them lying. And Trap Boy Freddy and Forward and them lying. And the more you hold this situation off, and the more they act stupid, A street nigga gonna say you a snitch because they're a hater. And everybody that's going to agree with them is going to understand it because they don't want us with nothing. We see the thing that happened with Young Joe and Young Joe told him he wasn't taking the charge for a gun charge. We see that Atlanta situation, right? When Young Joe had that situation going on, right? Shit, I'd be T.I. too not to come to Texas no matter the fake shit they pull. I'd be T.I. too. I'd be T.I. too to not come back here after the fake shit they pull and what they did me. I see T.I. on tour and he ain't coming to Texas. I'd be at T.I. too to not come here to see the fake shit that Dallas and them pulled. I don't blame you, T.I. after the fake shit they pulled. I'm a king. Please. I won't be T.I. I won't come back here after that fake shit they pulled.